Although speed was never a feature of the African safari, Biasion was still going. The reliability of the Integrale never seemed in doubt at this stage of the rally, and Biasion set a fine series of times as he chased after his teammate. The gap between the two Lancia drivers varied throughout the day, and crowds turned out to watch wherever they went, although they drew a mixed reception, applause in some places and pelted with stones in others. Lying third, the Toyota Supra of Bjorn Waldegard and Fred Gallagher, some 4.5 minutes behind second place Miki Biasion's Lancia Delta. No problems overnight for these two, no problems during the day. The reliability of the Supra outstanding as ever. Behind him in fourth position, just 1 minute and 10 seconds adrift, the Nissan 200SX of Mike Kirkland. He relinquished the lead overnight on the run into Nairobi when the thunderstorm gave the four-wheel drive Lancias a big advantage over his rear-drive Nissan. And Bjorn Waldegard sneaked past him with the Supra as well. And now in fourth position, he's running hard to maintain his place because behind him comes Stig Blomqvist in the Golf GTi. He's some 13 minutes behind Kirkland, but having absolutely no trouble at all. An uneventful rally so far, apart from a broken drive shaft in the first few hours of the event. Right now the competitors are about halfway through the 665-kilometre sector, which takes them past Mount Kenya, up through Nanyuki, through the loop north and then back down south to service at Nanyuki. Once again, there are no set times and no set places for service, and the teams take advantage of any opportunity or any necessity to do what has to be done to keep the cars running. The field has already been cut in half by the severity of the terrain, and early predictions that this would turn out to be a very, very tough African safari rally have already proved to be true. Even the super reliable Toyota Supra has given Bjorn Waldegard trouble, and Mike Kirkland has regained third position. He's now 15 minutes behind Jorge Recalde and some 7 minutes adrift of second-placed Miki Biasion's Lancia. Waldegard's problems had been loose bonnet pins first and then a broken rear shock absorber. He was assisted by the Toyota helicopter, but he dropped over a minute, letting Kirkland through. And the repairs were only temporary. Waldegard had to take it very easy on the run back down south towards Nanyuki. Not so Ian Duncan, though, running very, very well, still 2 hours and 27 minutes adrift of the leaders, but in 9th position with his Toyota Supra. He was heading south as well to the overnight halt at Nanyuki, a small town on the equator, panoramic views over the plains of Kenya towards Mount Kenya itself. But the last 600 kilometres had been far from scenic. In fact, this had been one of the most taxing stages on the rally. And most of the 23 competitors who finally made it to the overnight at Nanyuki needed all of the 12 hours sleep they were allowed until they left again the following morning at 6 a.m. Still in the lead as they came into the overnight halt was Jorge Recalde in the Lancia Delta. By now he'd opened out his lead to 7.5 minutes over second place Miki Biasion and had made all the running through the twisty foothills of the Aberdare Mountains. And that lead had increased despite the fact that he'd had to stop to have a windscreen replaced on the way through Nanyuki heading north.